Okay, we're starting standing today. Good morning, namaste everyone. So we're going to start in Tadasana, or mountain pose. So we're going to place the feet quite close to each other. If you want, you can widen the feet to an angle and join the heels together. Engage the thighs. Engage your core, open the chest, relax the shoulders away from the ears, spread the fingers nice and wide. Get long from the crown of the head. And slightly bring the chin down, really slightly. Close your eyes. Take a big cleansing breath. So big inhale through the nose. Let it go through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Let it go through the mouth. And last one. Inhale through the nose. Let it go through the mouth. Just keep breathing in and out through your nose. Noticing the mat underneath your feet. Noticing the weight of your body into the mat. Coming through your feet. Start moving slightly from side to side, back and forward, circular movements. You don't have to do it. But this is just a good exercise, especially with your eyes closed, to find a central spot where you feel really balanced and safe and secure, really grounded to the earth. And you could do it with your toes, sort of pretend you're grasping the mat. See what it feels like, and then release your feet, spread the toes. Movements if you want. If you think you found a spot, just stay there, find stillness. Feeling yourself connected to the earth, connected to you, to the universe from the crown of your head, to the earth through your feet. Start noticing how you feel this morning. Just accept whatever it comes to you, any feelings, any sensation, any thought that might come to your mind, just accept it. We can bring the hands in prayer next to the chest. We can set an intention for the practice, for the short practice this morning. Still lovely. And then we're going to do a little bit more breathing before we do the sun salutation. So you can widen the legs a little bit more, wider than the hips. Turn the feet to the side. Place the hands in prayer. And then as we inhale, we're turning the palm of the hands down towards the mat. We are squatting down, just a little gentle squat. Then we're going to open the arms, look up. Exhale, coming all the way down. Inhale, down. Exhale, squat. And you can make it a little bit bigger, the squat, as you move, if you want. Or just keep it nice and gently, nice and gentle. Last one, we just hold it. Maybe we can go a little bit deeper, just for a few moments. Just align the shoulders over the ears. And then as you inhale, come all the way up. Look at your hands. And then place the palm of the hands behind your thighs. And just the back bend here. So you slide the hands behind your thighs and look slightly up. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, interlock the fingers behind the back. And then hinging from the hips. I'm going to go all the way down, relaxing the head, relaxing the shoulders. Just release the hands into the mat, come into monkey, so bring the feet together, look ahead for monkey pose, exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, come all the way up, big stretch, cactus the arms, look up. Inhale, tall mountain, exhale, twist, right arm forward, left arm behind. Keep your hips squared, so push the hips, left hip forward. Maybe gaze over your left hand. Keep staying nice and tall. Inhale, tall mountain, exhale, reverse. So it's the left arm forward, right arm behind. Push the right hip forward and maybe look over your right hand. Inhale, tall mountain, exhale, hands in prayer, relax the chest. Come back to the front of the mat, 3 rounds of sun salutations. First one is going to be a bit slower and the other ones are faster. Now, I don't know how you are positioned in the room, you don't have to worry too much. But I always say when we do the sun salutation, we should really face the east, we face the sun, especially in the morning, okay? But it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal, okay? Just to let you know, if you have the chance, as well as when we do the moon salutation, it's always better to do to the west in the evening. Okay, so we start in mountain pose. We find the alignment, we find the balance, as always. And then breath movement, inhale, come up, your arms, big stretch, maybe back bend here. Exhale, hinge forward. Come all the way down into forward fold. So the legs might be a little bit stiff to have it straight. So make yourself comfortable, warm up the legs a little bit more, just pedaling the feet. Or keeping the knees bent if you can't have them straight. Coming to monkey, as you inhale, bringing the shoulders away from the ears, looking at the nose. Exhale, forward fold. Soften the knees and bring the right leg behind the block, now. So we are now into a high lunge, stay lifted. Hands go into the mat. We can come either into a plank or you can drop the knees down. So just all plank or whatever you are, even if you are down on your knees for a few moments. And then come all the way down. Maybe drop the knees down for the first one. Come all the way down on your chest. Bring the hands near your chest. Widen the legs slightly. Elbows in. Take an inhale. Come all the way up into cobra. And exhale. Just go all the way down. Neck is nice and long. Tuck the toes under. Or push the knees on the mat to come back into plank or variation of plank. Take an inhale here, and as you exhale, come into downward facing dog. Three breaths here, so again inhale and exhale. Through your nose or through your mouth. Do whatever you feel like you need doing. So pedaling your feet, for example, it's a good one in downward facing dog. Keep pushing the weight onto the heels. Keep engaging your core, relaxing your head. We could also move the hips from side to side. So just move your hip to the right, center, and left. Come into a downward facing dog. And then come to the front of the mat. Any way you like. Come straight into monkey pose. As you inhale, as you exhale, come into a forward fold. Bend your knees, come all the way up, bringing your arms to the side, hands in prayer, interlock the fingers, join the thumb and the index finger, and then just the back bend here. This is your inhale. As you exhale, slowly you come forward, into a forward fold again. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, forward fold. Let's bring the left leg behind now. So soften the knees, bring the left leg behind. Stay lifted just for a few moments into a high lunge. And then inhale and exhale, come into a plank. Or drop your knees down. Neck is nice and long in plank. The weight goes towards the end of the mat. You're coming all the way on our tummy, so you can drop your knees down, or you can try the Chaturanga Dandasana, coming slightly forward, elbows in, down. Hands near the chest, come into Cobra. Pushing the pubic bones down into the mat, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Come all the way down into the mat. Tuck your toes under, come into a plank, and then push into downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, again, if you want, you can find movement or you can find stillness. And maybe just concentrate on the alignment, making sure you push towards the hand of the mat, you lift your hips nice and high, you engage your core, and you push away with your hands from the front of the mat. No tension on your neck. So walk back to the front of the mat. Come straight into monkey. So look up. Look at the tip of the nose as you inhale. As you exhale, forward. Soften the knees. Come all the way up. Big stretch. Palm on the hands joins in. Interlock your fingers. Thumb and index finger to touch. Inhale. Exhale. Back bend. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, forward again. We get nice and warm. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, forward. Now go a little bit faster now. Bend the knees, right leg behind. High lunge. Inhale, exhale, plank. You can go on your knees. Inhale into a plank. Come forward if you want. Come into a chaturanga or drop the knees down. Peel yourself your chest to a cobra or move your hands a little bit more behind. Come up into a upward facing dog. You can even lift your thighs up on the mat. And then from here, downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, we take 3 breaths anyway, so another 2 breaths here. Just walk to the front of the mat, or jump if you prefer. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, forward. Inhale, tall mountain. Back bend. Forward. Monkey. Forward. Bend your knees. Left leg behind. High lunge, stay lifted, squeeze the legs together, push the left heel away, come into a plank or come on the knees, and then come down on the knees and come into cobra or come into chaturanga dandasana, and then upward facing dog. So just choose what works best for you. Inhale here, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Come to the front of the mat as you inhale. As you exhale, monkey pose. Inhale, exhale, forward. Inhale, come all the way up to a mountain with a back bend. Exhale, forward fold. This is our third round. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, right leg behind. Inhale here. Exhale, plank. Inhale, exhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Inhale here, exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Just move to the front of the mat. Come into monkey. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to mountain. Exhale, back bend. Inhale to mountains. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, left leg behind, high lunge as you inhale. Exhale, plank. Drop your knees down. Inhale here, exhale, come all the way down. And then all the way up. In cobra or upward facing dog. Inhale here, exhale, downward facing dog. We're done, we've done 3 rounds. So now we're going to drop the knees to the floor, sit back on the heels, stretch the arms alongside the body, relax the head down into the mat or into a block. And just relax here. You can just rock yourself from side to side. We can then stretch the arms forward. All the way up. Roll the shoulders away from the ears 3 times. 3 times the other direction. And then we are coming back into a double facing dog. We are lifting the right leg up into a tree like a dog. And we're going to open the hip. So bend the right knee. Push the right knee up and the right foot down. Bring the knee back to the center. Stretch the right leg behind. And then bring the right foot in between the hands. Turn the left foot in preparation for warrior 2. Left arm come up. All across the body. Behind, the right arm forward. Sit down onto the front knee. Look over your right hand. Inhale here. Exhale. Soft warrior. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Come into sort of a revolve triangle pose. And then bend the right knee again. Come into a side angle pose. So right forearm on the right knee. Left arm comes up. And maybe above the head. Come all the way up. Stretch the right leg again. Come back into revolve, triangle pose. And then triangle. So for triangle, remember you can have a block on the inside of the right foot. Stretch to the right. Come all the way down. Left arm up. Look over your left hand. Unless you don't feel balance, in that case, just look down at your right foot. From triangle, we're just bending the front knee, Coming back into a low lunge. And then vinyasa if you want. So move into a downward facing dog. If you want, you can do the complete vinyasa, otherwise just rest in downward facing dog like I'm doing. And then we repeat on the other side. So left leg up, open the left hip, bring the left knee high, relax the foot, push on the right heel, square the hips, stretch the left leg behind, and then left foot in between the hands. Turn the right foot in preparation for warrior two. Right arm across, all the way back, left arm behind, forward, look over your left hand. Inhale here, exhale, soft warrior. Inhale, exhale, stretch the left leg. Inhale, exhale, drop the left knee down again, left arm on the left knee, right arm up, or maybe all the way above your head. If you feel very flexible already, early morning, you can have, of course, the left hand down into the mat. Okay? You want to take a little bit gentle because it's morning and you're not warmed up properly. Just stay higher. Good. Come all the way up. Cool. Come back here and then soft warrior. Revolve triangle. And then triangle. So shift your body to the left. Right arm up. Look at your right hand or look down at your left foot. And then low lunge. Keep moving. I forgot to put the other mat so you can see me better if I turn. So low lunge. This time, if you want, you can do the vinyasa or just straight into a downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, we're dropping the knees, we're widening them, bring the big toes to touch, sit back, stretch your arms forward, and relax. On the way up, roll the shoulders away from the ears. Come to a seated, stretch your legs in front, and stretch the legs. So let's lift the flesh from the buttocks, find staff pose, flexing the toes, adding length to the spine, closing the eyes. Inhaling, bringing the arms up, exhale, forward fold. You can use the strap if you want this one and place it underneath your feet. All the way down, up, sorry. Let's move into our backs. So feet flat into the floor. If you have one of these, a block or a book, yeah, it'd be brilliant because we do a support bridge pose, which is nice and relaxing rather than, you know, doing the normal bridge pose where you have to keep staying lifted up. But you can still use your hands, yeah, and your forearms to support yourself up in case you don't have a block. But with this, it's much very relaxing. So we are having it next to us. So we place the feet flat into the floor. We just use the core to lower ourselves down slowly, keeping the chest up, yeah? So sort of resist the descent to work your core more. You can do little stages as well. Nice strong core, very important. Just come all the way down, bring your knees towards your chest, just give them a nice hug. And just left foot comes down into the mat. We're going to stretch the right leg up. Place the hands behind the right leg. Make circles with the right ankle in one direction and the other direction. And then we are going to take an inhale. As we exhale, we're coming up. So we lift the chest up and we bring in the leg closer to us. Option to stretch the left leg as well on the mat or keep it lifted. And also option to release the hands here. So we are all nice and engaged. Relax the left leg down. Hug the right knee to the chest. And then bring the right knee to the right. Inhale, bring the left knee to the center. Exhale, bring the right knee to the left using the left hand. The right arm can be to the side. We can look over the right hand here. Slowly come back to the center. Hug both knees to the chest. Then release the right foot down into the mat. Hug the left knee to the chest. And then straighten the left leg up. Place your hands behind the left leg. Start making circles in one direction with your ankle, other direction. Come back to the center, inhale here. As you exhale, lift yourself up. Bringing the hands a little bit higher. Bringing the leg closer to you. Then option to straighten the right leg forward. Maybe release your hands. Just use your core. Try not to strain your neck here. Bring both legs. Oh, sorry, no, forgot that. So right leg straight. Bring the left knee to your chest. And then open the left hip. Bringing the left knee down to the side and up towards your left shoulder. Right hip pushes down. Bring the left knee to the center, then swap. So bring the left knee to the right for the twist, the left arm straight. Look over your left hand. Slowly come back to the center, then hug both knees to the chest. Just give them a nice hug. Option to lift up, carve yourself up into a ball, getting all the opposite elbows. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Oh, it's good. Just relax down. Bring the feet flat into the floor, and then grab yourself the brick. Okay? Maybe if I move this way, you can see it better. So, from here, this ball, yeah, you can place it. You need to place it on your back, but don't place it on your spine, okay? Place it on your buttocks, at the top of your buttocks. So just before the spine starts, okay? So it's nice and comfortable. Yeah? The height can be, of course, adjusted. You can have it a little bit higher or higher still. Don't know if we go there. Yes, it does. Okay. And then basically we just relax here. Any height you want to do brick. Of course, the lower, the more relaxing it is. But the higher and the more you create the back bend. Also for chest extension and opening, if you place your arms in cactus shape onto the mat and you squeeze the shoulder blades, you can really have this lovely opening of the chest. But you're supported by the brick, so it's quite relaxing. Yeah, then we can stay here for a few moments. If you don't have a brick, You can have the elbows down and just support your back with your hands. It's not as relaxing as having the brick, yeah, but still gives you some sort of support. And we just stay there. We breathe, we enjoy. And this position is quite relaxing, the supported bridge pose. So, you know, it's one of the poses where if you really like and you're really comfortable, you can stay here for 10 minutes, you know, as long as you like. You can, if you're using the block, stretch one leg as well, and stretch the other leg, maybe, and stretch the arms above your head. It's quite nice as well. Pointing maybe the toes away, stretching the arms, get a lovely big stretch, a full body stretch with the benefit of the backland. And just come back to the center, bring the feet flat into the floor, lift your hips, remove the block. You can have another squeeze of your knees to the chest. You can have another full body stretch. And then as you relax, just come down. For a different type of relaxation and adding up the practice, if you want, we could have the legs up the wall today. So if you have a space, otherwise you take Shavasana, yeah? If you want, you can just place your mat next to a wall. And to come with the legs up the wall, you need to come to the side, very close to the wall. I've got the radiator in the middle of the chair here, so you can do it. Should be okay. So quite close, then bring your legs up, turn around, making sure you place your buttocks and legs as close as possible to the wall. Legs can be straight up, or you can widen the legs slightly. You can even have the feet towards the pressing against the wall. This is really relaxing for your lower back. You can have the soles of the feet together. Okay, just experiment what you like. You don't have to do exactly what I do. Just experiment. Palm of the hands can be placed on the lap. Left hand can go onto the heart space. The right hand on your core. And just relax. So taking big inhale through the nose, exhale through your mouth, let it go. Just find stillness in the pose after your final adjustments. And just enjoy this lovely inversion. Very good to do this at the end of a busy day where you have been standing up a lot. And you can stay here as long as you like. You want to come out of the pose, otherwise you just bring the feet down first, and you can press them onto the wall, bring the knees to the chest, and then roll onto one of your sides. Spend some moments there. All come up. And that's you make your way up. Sit it. Your eyes closed. So even if you stay there in the asana with your legs up to the wall, just remember before you come out to do it slowly and to be fully awake after the practice, to go back to your normal activities. I hope you enjoyed the class. Namaste. Have a lovely day and see you next Thursday, because next Monday is not on. Namaste.